In the heart of Mesopotamia, in the bustling city of Ur, lived a man named Abram. Life in Ur was comfortable, steeped in idolatry, yet God looked upon Abram and saw a heart of faith.
Abram, leave your homeland and your family. Go to the land I will show you.
This was a difficult call. Abram had to leave behind his family, his friends, and his familiar life. But Abram trusted in God's promise. He believed in the God who spoke to him, the God who promised him a new future.
Without hesitation, I packed my belongings, gathered my wife Sarai and my nephew Lot, and set out on a journey into the unknown.
This was no ordinary journey. It was a journey of faith, a testament to Abram's unwavering belief in God's word. With each step, Abram demonstrated his commitment to the divine call, his heart filled with hope for the future that God would unfold before him. Little did Abram know this journey marked the beginning of a legacy that would shape the history of humanity. God led Abram to the land of Canaan, a land flowing with milk and honey. Standing on this new soil, Abram received a promise, a covenant from God.
Abram, I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great.
Abram, despite his old age and Sarai's barrenness, clung to God's promise. He believed in the God who could make the impossible possible. This covenant was not just a pact, but a testament to God's love and faithfulness, a testament to the power of faith in the face of adversity.
Your name shall be Abraham, meaning father of many nations, and Sarai shall be called Sarah, meaning princess.
These name changes were not mere formalities. They were prophetic pronouncements, reaffirming God's promise to make Abraham the father of a multitude and Sarah the mother of nations. Years passed and Sarah remained childless. Doubts crept in, testing Abraham and Sarah's faith.
Abraham, take my maidservant Hagar. Perhaps I can build a family through her.
Hagar conceived and bore Abraham a son, Ishmael. Ishmael's birth, while a testament to God's power, was not the fulfillment of the promise. God had promised a son through Sarah, a son who would inherit the covenant.
Abraham, Sarah will bear you a son. You shall name him Isaac.
Then when all hope seemed lost, God visited Abraham and Sarah. He reiterated his promise. He would bless Sarah, and she would bear a son. True to his word, Sarah conceived and gave birth to a son, Isaac.
Father, tell me again about the promise.
Isaac, your birth is a testament to God's faithfulness, a fulfillment of his promise to us. It is a clear sign that God keeps his promises no matter how impossible they may seem.
Isaac's birth was nothing short of a miracle. It was a testament to God's faithfulness, a fulfillment of his promise to Abraham. Section 4. A test of faith, the sacrifice of Isaac. Isaac grew up, cherished by Abraham and Sarah. He was the son of the promise, the heir to the covenant. Then God tested Abraham's faith in the most profound way imaginable.
Abraham, take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains I will tell you about.
This request was heart-wrenching. It seemed to contradict everything God had promised, yet Abraham's faith did not waver. He loved Isaac dearly, but he trusted God even more. He obeyed, his heart heavy with sorrow but unwavering in his faith.
Isaac, my son, God will provide the lamb for the burnt offering.
As Abraham prepared to sacrifice Isaac, God stopped him.
Abraham, Abraham, do not lay a hand on the boy. Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son.
He provided a ram caught in a thicket as a substitute. God had never intended for Abraham to harm Isaac. This test was about Abraham's unwavering faith, his willingness to surrender everything to God. Section 5. Abraham's enduring legacy, the father of many nations. Abraham's life was a testament to faith. He left his home, his family, and everything familiar on God's command. He believed in God's promises even when they seemed impossible. He remained faithful, even when tested beyond measure.
I will trust in the Lord, for he has promised to make me the father of many nations.
Abraham is revered as the father of faith in Christianity. His story is a testament to the power of believing, the importance of trusting in God's plan, even when it's beyond our understanding. He is a shining example of obedience and unwavering faith, a beacon of hope for all who seek to follow God's path. Through Isaac, Abraham's lineage continued. From him descended the nation of Israel, the people chosen to carry God's blessings to the world. Through Jesus, a descendant of Abraham, salvation was offered to all humankind. Section 6. The Power of Faith. Lessons from Abraham's Life. Abraham's story is not just a historical account, it is a timeless message of faith and obedience. His life teaches us that faith is not merely believing in God but trusting Him completely, even when His plans are unclear. It teaches us that obedience to God, even in the face of adversity, brings blessings beyond measure. Abraham's willingness to sacrifice Isaac highlights the depth of his faith. He was prepared to surrender his most precious possession, trusting that God would remain faithful. His story reminds us that true faith involves sacrifice, a willingness to surrender our desires to God's will. The story of Abraham is a reminder that God keeps His promises. His promise to Abraham to make him the father of many nations was fulfilled beyond human comprehension. This story reassures us that God's plans are always for our ultimate good, even when we cannot see the path ahead. Section 7. Conclusion. A timeless tale of faith and obedience. The story of Abraham, the father of faith, continues to inspire generations of believers. His journey of faith, his unwavering trust in God, and his willingness to obey God's call, even when it demanded the unimaginable, stand as a testament to the power of faith. Abraham's legacy extends far beyond his descendants. His story is a beacon for all who seek to live a life of faith, a life of obedience to God's call.